What's up guys, Kara Corey here, and today I'm going to share with you how to make a simple smoothie bowl. Now some of you may be asking what a smoothie bowl is. They are all the rage right now because they're simple, they're versatile, and they're delicious. What I'm going to use today is I'm going to make it into a protein smoothie bowl by using the MTS Way vanilla protein. And again, you can certainly sub this out with any flavor of protein you want. Any flavor will really go based on what type of fruit you're going to use in this recipe. This will taste good regardless of how much protein you add or don't add to it. So if you don't need to add a full scoop of protein and you only want half based on your needs, the recipe will still turn out just as good. The essence of a smoothie bowl is number one for us, protein MTS Way. Go to tigerfitness.com to get yours if you don't already. That's crazy. Go get some. And next you're going to want to add some frozen fruit to it. I particularly really like frozen mango and frozen red raspberries. So I already have measured out for myself 70 grams of each, which ends up being a full cup of frozen fruit. And what I did is I heated it in the microwave for about 1 minute. Or you could just leave it sitting out at room temperature for a little bit. You just want to soften it up just a little bit. It'll make the blending process much easier. So first thing I'm going to do is take that frozen fruit and throw it into my blender. You don't need a fancy blender for this. So just pick a couple different fruits that make a nice flavor combination, throw them in there. You can't go wrong. You don't necessarily have to have those two flavors on hand. But next thing we're going to do is add some ice. As much as you want, throw that in there. Everyone should have ice on hand, not too hard. Next, for a liquid, I am going to use some unsweetened cashew milk. You have some options here to make your smoothie bowl. You could use milk, yogurt, applesauce, juice, whatever you want. I'm going to use the unsweetened cashew milk. The point is, add some liquid to it. So I'm going to start out with adding 1/4 of a cup because I want this to be a thicker product. This should be a thicker smoothie bowl. It shouldn't break down into just like a thin shake. So I'm going to start out with 1/4 of a cup and see if that'll be enough. If not, I'm going to add up to about 1/2 cup of liquid. And for our protein, I am going to add 1 full scoop of my MTS vanilla. Vanilla's been around since day one, you know what I'm saying, but it's still a basic one you gotta have on hand. It's great for basically any recipe. So that's everything we're gonna go ahead and add into our blender. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that up and see what we're working with. So I didn't need to add any extra milk, and my smoothie bowl came out to the perfect consistency. I like to use a rubber spatula to just get it all in your bowl. So go ahead and taste your smoothie. Delicious. I think the fruit in itself gives it enough sweetness, but if you're someone that likes it a little extra sweet, go ahead and add some honey or something like that. But as you can see, this is a high volume meal. So that filled up, as you saw me pour in here, the entire bowl. So this is the fun part with your smoothie bowl. Now we can get into adding even more micronutrients to this and a little bit more fun. Sky's the limit here. I've got some toppings that I'm going to add to it. One thing being a freshly sliced banana. I'm not going to add the whole thing. I'm just going to add some. And if you see those amazing people on Instagram, they make them look all fun and pretty. So I'm going to do a little line of almonds. I'm going to add some chia seed, which adds in there some healthy fats, some omega-3s, and some dietary fiber. So I'm going to add in some of this. And if you also want it even thicker, you can stir around some of the chia seed in there because that'll help thicken it up as well. So I'm going to do a little line of chia seed. I'm going to add just a little bit of flaxseed to it. Again, that kind of boasts the same nutritional value with omega-3s, a little bit of fiber. I just love flaxseed to anything. It's so delicious. This is ground. You want to get the ground flaxseed. You don't want to get the whole seed. You actually don't get the same nutritional benefit. So you need to get the ground version. So I'm adding some of that. Next, I've got some shredded coconut, and I'm just adding like 1/2 teaspoon to it, just like the top of it. Okay, a little bit of that. And if you want to get real crazy, you can even add some nuts to it. I'm gonna add just like a little handful here. Look at that, perfect. And voila, we are finished. I have got my huge ass smoothie bowl This is delicious, and you guys can really play around with this to make it whatever you want. I gave you the guidelines for a base of a smoothie bowl, but you can really tweak it how you like with what different flavors and toppings. Sky's the limit. So this is going to be a nice, high volume, high protein, good source of carbohydrates, some good sugar from fruits, all that kind of good stuff, high in fiber. So this is an excellent, well-balanced meal. Hope you guys give it a try. If you like it, give this video a thumbs up and keep checking back for more.